royal enthusiasts were thrilled to witness Princess Charlotte imitate her mother, Princess Catherine, during her first ever Wimbledon attendance. At just 8 years old, Princess Charlotte is a spitting image of her mother, the Princess of Wales, from her flowing brunette locks to her radiant smile. The resemblance between the two is striking, particularly their beautiful brunette tresses. Notably, little Charlotte seems to have inherited one of her mother's habits, mimicking her gestures and emotional expressions. According to a body language expert, says Charlotte has completely copied her mother's gestures and emotional statum, especially when the tension got too much during the thrilling match as Princess Catherine and Princess Charlotte watched the men's Wimbledon final. The royal, 8, joined the Prince and Princess of Wales and her older brother Prince George to watch Carlos Alcaraz's triumph over Novak Djokovic in the men's singles Wimbledon final. During the match, Princess Charlotte was seated in between Princess Catherine and Prince George in the front row of the royal box. It was a tense match as both players tried to get the better of each other and as Charlotte in particular put on an animated display. Throughout the intense 4.5-hour game, Princess Charlotte mirrored her mother's reactions closely. She gasped alongside Catherine during crucial points and even adopted a similar, cut-off, gesture, covering her face when the tension became too much to bear. Body language expert Judy James pointed out the compelling synchronicity between Charlotte and Catherine. The two shared nonverbal cues, with their heads leaning together and similar sitting positions as they watched the match. Judy told the Mirror, Charlotte copied Kate's hand over the face cut-off gestures when the tension got too much. Charlotte also copied Kate's hands over the face cut-off gesture when the tension got too much, although unlike her brother she couldn't resist still peeking at the court. She added, Charlotte and Catherine make a very compelling double act with high levels of subliminal mirroring. While her big brother restricted himself to spontaneous but more subtle signs of encouragement and celebration, Charlotte was in full battle cry mode, throwing her arms up into the air with her mouth wide open in a roar of enthusiasm. And then there was the very sweet moment of affection between mother and daughter. As Charlotte looked at her mother, Kate placed her fingers under her chin to tilt her head up gently, which was an affectionate gesture to show Charlotte had her full attention and support. This is not the first time people have seen Princess Charlotte copied her mother. In December 2019, a young Princess Charlotte made her Christmas walk debut alongside her older brother, Prince George. After the royals left the church in Sandringham, the royal tot was spotted carefully copying her mum Princess Catherine as she curtsied to the late Queen. Royal well-wishers were stunned to see Charlotte's impeccable behavior and adorable curtsy. At Queen Elizabeth II's state funeral, Charlotte was captured gently flipping her hair away from her shoulders, a pose that the Princess of Wales frequently adopts. Catherine's glossy mane is one of her best-loved physical features, and she is often spotted flicking her locks away from the nape of her neck. On her first ever visit to the Wimbledon Championships, Charlotte also chatted to Muoiz Anwar, who performed the coin toss ahead of the match. Royal watchers were of course delighted to see George and Charlotte at the event, taking to social media to share their excitement. Such a wonderful surprise to have the kids there. Princess Charlotte's first time at Wimbledon, one wrote, while another added, such a beautiful family. The 8-year-old looked like a summer dream in her paisley print blue dress with frill sleeves and a smarked front. While Princess Catherine showed herself to be the true queen of Wimbledon, stepping up into her very high-profile regal leadership and hosting role with body language displays of confidence and a genuine passion for the game. It was evident that Catherine played the role of leader during the event, even introducing her children to the players and staff she met. This display suggested that she is actively preparing them for their future roles in royal life. In conclusion, Princess Charlotte's imitation of her mother's gestures and expressions adds an adorable touch to their already captivating presence. As the young royal grows, the world will undoubtedly witness more heartwarming moments of resemblance and camaraderie between Princess Catherine and her delightful daughter.